Welcome back to Sonoma, 30 miles from scenic San Francisco. Sonoma, home to more than 250 award-winning wineries. Countywide, annual production estimated at more than 30 million gallons. That's from approximately 200,000 tons of grapes. Wow. Time for us to officially welcome to wine country a driver who started racing and winning with legend cars at the age of 13. The winning hasn't stopped. Last year, Kyle Busch had a career-best 8 Sprint Cup wins, set a record by taking the checkers 21 times across NASCAR's 3 Series. Already with 3 wins this year, looking to repeat here at Infineon. Driver of the number 18 Joe Gibbs M&M's Toyota, Kyle Busch. And welcome.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Good to be here.
Mention Transformers. I guess you're not going to change into some robot on us today, or anything.
I wish I could. I wish I was that powerful to have those powers, but no, it's cool. It's great to be up here and back to wine country again, where we won our first road course race last year. Really had a lot of fun. And Transformers car today, and we got our Transformers M&Ms here. That's with right. The strawberry peanut butter. It sort of tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's right. We'll dive into these in a little bit.
Hey, everybody loves those.
It is Father's Day. My dad taught me if there's an elephant in the room, first thing you do is introduce him. So, that said, Steve Addington said to Lindsay Zarniak in an interview on our show a little earlier, he thinks some of the stuff you do away from the track, you kind of do on purpose, that you know exactly what you're doing. So my question to you is, your personality, a big part of who you are at the track, is some of it premeditated?
Well, he also said that it's easier to get me to win races than his daughter to clean his own bedroom. So.
You watched it. You watched it. Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
So, yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's not premeditated. No, I mean, it just happens on spurts or whatever. But you know, it's off the cuff. It's reality TV, man.
He's being himself, Larry Mack.
You know, Kyle, I don't know that I've ever seen anyone get as excited as you get about winning, but I'm not sure I ever see anyone as dejected as you are when you run second, like last night in Milwaukee. But your career, Kyle, 24 years old, 51 wins in the top 3 series. That is unbelievable when you really think about it.
Well, it is, Larry, but you know, I look at all the losses more than I do all the wins. You know, we've lost a lot more than we should have given up. So that's the most frustrating point. You know, I mean, we've had, I don't know how many second places this year, but you know, over the past we've had quite a bit of races where we should have won and haven't been able to.
All right, let's just cut through all the bull. How much fun are you having doing all this? So that's the big thing, because you do it everywhere. It's not just Cup, and it's not just nationwide. It's late model cars, it's trucks, it's a little bit of, so how much fun are you really having?
It's a blast, man. I love racing. That's what I've always wanted to do, and I have my most fun out there on the racetrack behind the wheel of the car, and of course, you know, being able to win. Yeah, it's frustrating on days where you're going backwards, and it makes it hard on yourself. You make it hard on your team. And, you know, it's not that fun for everybody. But in the end, you know, when you get to go to all these different places every single weekend and race cars for a living, you know, can't get much better.
Yeah. And here in about 2 weeks, you're going to do double duty, but it's not going to be the Nationwide Series. It's not going to be the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. When we're at Daytona, you're going to do double duty. You're going to run in the Rolex Series, driving for Chip Ganassi with Scott Speed as your teammate.
Yeah, we're going to do that deal. It just came about a week and a half ago, really. And it's going to be a neat deal. I'm looking forward to it. You know, Waste Management came on board to help us out because Scott has Red Bull and I have NOS energy drink, so it wouldn't have mixed if we had either one of those. You know, they don't taste very good together. So, you know, we got a great sponsor to help us out and to foot the bill for Chip. And, you know, Chip's happy about it. He's excited. So I heard rumors that the reason Juan isn't doing it with me is because he couldn't fit in a seat. But
wow.
Juan had too many M&Ms. Juan had too many M&Ms. That's bad, man. That's bad.
I think the fact of the matter is you know, running those 2 races in one day, it's probably going to be a little bit hard to do that, especially if it's hot. Yeah, especially if it's hot in the afternoon. So I look forward to it, though. I think it's fun. I've always wanted to drive those things, just get a chance to do it, get my feet wet behind the wheel, and you never know, if we run good with it, then maybe we'll have something for the Daytona 24-hour.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you this, and you segued into that perfectly, because you've run all these different type of race cars. You've always wanted to have an opportunity at your age. I always wanted to say, when I drove and did some stuff, I never wanted to have an opportunity to do something and pass it up and not do it. Are you still at that stage where if it's got 4 wheels and a steering wheel on it, you'll try it? Because I know there were some rumors about Formula One or testing and doing some different stuff.
For sure. You know, like you said, I'm at that age where it would just be fun to go drive anything I can and just get some experience and you know, feel everything out. You know, I mean, I'd love to drive a Formula One car, test it out. I can't go race those cars. I've got a long-term deal with Gibbs, so that won't happen. But just to get my feet wet in it, to try to drive it, see what it's like. The Daytona prototypes, I've always wanted to drive the off-road core series, you know, the Crandon, Wisconsin stuff with the four-wheel drive trucks, trophy trucks per se, and I think that'd be cool too.
Cool. Let's break these open.
Yeah,
We'll enjoy them,
sure.
and I think the 42 car might want some too, so maybe we'll have to send some down to him.
I'll take him a box.